What's up, everyone? How you guys and gals doing? Welcome to the show, baby. It's Motorcycle Madhouse morning mayhem time. We got Chinatown coming up in the second half of the show. You can catch that live over on MotorcycleMadhouse.com or on YouTube, baby, at the Madhouse Show. We got a bunch of stuff happening today. Bunch of stuff. A lot of videos coming up. One in particular is a motorcycle club member was shot. Actually, he was shot at 3 times, had a bulletproof vest on, but, he got it past it. In an assassination attempt, we also have a big problem with motorcycle accidents. They're starting to go up as far as the fatality rates and stuff like that. Sad state of affairs. Then, of course, we got some motorcycle events. If you want, you can check out the chapters in this video and go right to what you want to hear. First one up, good stuff happening out there, raising money for Special Olympics.
This afternoon, all for a good cause. The 4th annual Iron Legacy MC Kentucky State Dream Ride took place at Northeast Christian Church. The money from registered motorcycle riders benefits the Special Olympics and its athletes. There was poker hands and bug targets. This is part of the club's national charity fundraiser.
It's a great opportunity, for these kids, and so that's why we put on these rides and go to the links that we do so that we can raise money and hopefully help somebody out.
All the money raised in the club is presented in a check during the national event in August.
Special Olympics is an awesome freaking thing to donate to. I'm glad that bikers are getting into donating to them as well, giving some of them kids some dreams to shoot for. Good stuff. Let's go to the motorcycle events happening. Coming up, we're going to do some Cali stuff. The 2023 Cambria. It's a Triumph rally, baby. Come on, everybody loves a damn good Triumph. Crap, my first one was the 77 Bonneville, and I still kick my butt. I still want to kick myself in the ass for getting rid of that one. I was stupid. You know how much that thing would be worth right now? Anyway, Cambria Rally, when and where? It is the 21st anniversary, and it's coming this year starting Thursday, August 3rd. You can go to the registration page, by the way, CambriaRally.com, to pay for your attendance and an optional t-shirt. Now, the rally will take place at the traditional first weekend of August, following Thursday 3rd through to Sunday the 6th. Ground zero will once again be the Cambria Palms Motel. It will include the usual rides, drink, refreshments, Friday chili-dinner, Saturday barbecue with live band, followed by a draw prize giveaway, slow race tournament, and other contests. And, of course, socializing around the fire pit. And it originally started by the Northern Cal presidents as a way for the new Hinckley Bonneville owners and enthusiasts of all British motorcycles from both Northern and Southern California to meet. Good stuff right there. Again, August 3rd through the 6th. Now, the Southern California Cycle Swap Meet. That is July 30th, 2023. And this one's going to be sponsored by the Law Tigers. Sunday, July 30th, from 7 to 1, rain or shine, no outside alcohol. Boo. No barbecues. Man, that sucks. By participating with our text reminder, you agree to terms of privacy. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Man, you're a bummer. Damn, talking about a buzzkill, man. I remember swap meets. That was party central, man. But nowadays, I don't know. Unless you got a good old Evo or something, maybe they're getting into selling twin cam parts and stuff. But everything's getting so technological advanced. It is freaking hilarious, man. Anyway, let's go to this deal. Motorcycle accidents, man, they're getting worse and worse and climbing with fatalities. Hopefully you learn something from this segment for all you new riders or those looking to get a bike.
In 2023, there have been 22 motorcycle fatalities so far.
It makes me really sad because a lot of the crashes that are happening are very avoidable.
Department of Public Safety data shows that just between Memorial Day and the first week of July, there have been 13 fatal motorcycle crashes. That's up from 9 crashes last year and 6 crashes the year before that, for roughly the same 6-week period.
The rate that we've seen increase this summer is alarming.
Suzanne Woods is a motorcycle safety rider coach.
You have to be aware of your surroundings at all times.
There is about a 50-50 split when it comes to drivers and riders about whose fault the crash is. So everyone needs to be vigilant on the roads. For riders,
don't go above your skill level. Slow down in curves. Make sure you're not going outside your curve and into another lane.
Her tip for riding in curves:
use slow look, press roll. So slow down, look through your turn, press on your motorcycle to lean, and then roll through.
Riding something with 2 wheels, you're so exposed. Everything is defensive, but also you have to be on the offense, watching out for everything that's coming.
And the need for drivers to pay attention.
I see more texting drivers than I thought I would ever see.
I met up with members of the Rogue Souls Motorcycle Club.
It doesn't matter who goes down, it's always sad.
Who say they hope drivers are considerate and watchful for their bikes while on the road.
There is a percentage of motorcycle riders out there that give all of us a bad name. What I want all the drivers to realize is that we're not all that one rider that they spotted going down the freeway at 140 miles an hour. That a vast majority of us do take responsibility seriously and ride safely.
And if you're a beginner or an expert rider, there are safety classes you can take to hone your skills.
Sad state of affairs with all these motorcycle fatalities, man. Been seen a lot more in the news. So many that I can't even cover it anymore because they're all over the place. You know, with the drivers texting and the drunk drivers and those, oh, I didn't see ones. It drives you absolute. You know what? I've been getting tongue tied a lot lately. I don't know why. What the hell's going on with me? Who knows? Maybe getting dementia or something. We have some more out of that Outcast stuff going on in Augusta, and it looks like it's heating up.
Rival biker clubs in Augusta on Sandbar Ferry Road. 2 of those suspects are granted bond. Kenneth Taylor and Jonathan Keaton appeared in court this morning in Augusta. They're both charged with 2 counts of murder and 1 aggravated assault charge. Both have rules to follow if they post their $100,000 bond. That includes ankle monitors and no contact with past, present, and future gang members. Hallie Turner, live for us in the newsroom after spending this day in court, and you found one of those suspects is tied to another murder case.
Yeah, that's right, Richard. An unsolved murder in the Atlanta area. The state revealed today while Kenneth Taylor and Jonathan Keaton were injured in the mass shooting, they are no stranger to the criminal world.
According to the state, these 2 suspects have a few things in common. Kenneth Taylor served as a Marine for 15 years before he was discharged in 2015. He lives in the Atlanta area, and before he was recently arrested in connection to this mass shooting in May, he was running a business as a chef. When he appeared in court, the state was most concerned about his recent criminal history after they received a call from police near Atlanta.
College Park Police Department, who asked Richmond County Sheriff's Office to interview him with regards to an unsolved murder in which College Park says that he is the main suspect for.
The state says he did not cooperate with police. Over the next several years, he was charged with everything from battery to grand theft, but the defense argues he's not a risk.
He doesn't have any prior felony convictions. The only convictions that were read out by the state were 2 misdemeanor convictions.
Jonathan Keaton is also a veteran. The state says he was in the Army and got a degree from University of Notre Dame. The state confirms he isn't a member of the Thug Rioters, but was living with the vice president of a different chapter. He was in a car when he was shot in the head.
His girlfriend was one of the females who was in the car that he was in when he was shot. She stated that the morning before this happened, she had just bonded him out of jail for beating another individual.
But due to the numerous side effects from his head injury, the defense says he should be treated as a victim.
He has to walk with a cane inside CBW in medical segregation. He cannot even hear.
And at last check, both men are still at the detention center at this time.
And that's continuing. How many times did they say mass shooting? If you've been watching a lot of the biker angle stuff, and again, that goes on at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Fridays as of now. So it's pretty regular. And that's where I give some opinions and stuff like that. But they've been talking domestic terrorism, now mass shooting. If you can't see the link in what they're trying to do, something is wrong with you. I have a question for you all after this one.
Sacramento sending one man to the hospital. Good evening, and thanks for joining us here at 5 o'clock. I'm Brady Halbleib. Investigators confirmed that this was a motorcycle gang-related shooting incident, and that shooting happened on Madison and Laurel Oak this morning. Sacramento County Sheriff's Office says the man that was shot is a known gang member. The man was shot 3 times and was wearing a bulletproof vest. We also learned that the victim called for help. Officials say the fact that the man was wearing a bulletproof vest proves the shooting may have been targeted.
We found out he was wearing a bulletproof vest. So again, tells us a lot right there, because outside of motorcycle cops, I don't know who else is riding around on motorcycles with bulletproof vests on. So lets us know kind of, again, what he's up to.
The sheriff's office says the victim's friend was also there and is a known gang member. He arrived on scene and tried to intervene with the investigation. He was also arrested and charged.
Here's my question. And regardless of what the news media just said in that about him being greenlit or whatever they want to say, why do club members have to wear bulletproof vests now? That's how bad it has really got in the scene. I see a lot of club members wearing bulletproof vests. I thought we were about the brotherhood, about the motorcycles. And it's just so interesting how people can't stay in their lane, as you would say. Just, you know what? You see somebody you don't like, let them go. Bye-bye. Don't need the bullshit. But now it's gotten so bad where people feel that they have to have bulletproof vests. And that's kind of given the general public what the cops and the media have been pushing. Oh, yeah, well, he's wearing a bulletproof vest. Yeah, they're gangs. It's real hard how a lot of clubs step on their peckers, isn't it? On one hand, they don't want to be considered a gang, and then on the other hand, they're out there shooting people and then wearing bulletproof vests and all that kind of stuff. If you were only worried about brotherhood and motorcycles, there would be no need for bulletproof vests. The problem is that isn't reality on the streets. There's a lot of freaking people that are pissed off at each other, a lot of clubs as well. And I've always said it is up to the leadership to step up and say enough is enough. But can that happen? I don't think it ever will. We all might want it to happen, but history tells us it's not gonna. And it is sad because we all have the same interest. We all love motorcycles. We all love hanging out with your brothers, but it's them beefs that are always going to get in the way of what everybody really loves to do. And that's unfortunate. But you have to step back and look at it. Is that human nature? Human nature is never to forget the bad that has happened, even though it might have been 40 years ago that two clubs started getting into it with each other. Though that's some hard memories to forget when, you know, you have a brother that might have died by the hands of another club, or, you know, did time for the club. But I'm just saying, and I get it. Trust me, I get it. I know how the scene works and all that good stuff. But I'm just talking for those on the outside. You know, independent bikers that might think, well, we all must get along. That's just fantasy land, if you will. That's not, you know, you live in a different lifestyle than MC members do, especially diamond MCs. You live in a whole different reality. There is all kinds of subsets within the scene. And basically, if you're an independent, don't worry about this happening. They have always looked down on bikers society. Always. It's never going to change, no matter how much you try to put out there that we're not like this or that or that. It's never going to change. Save your breath. And for all those rubs out there that try to push it with your clubs, well, we're not like them. They don't care. You're garbage to them. They laugh at you behind your back, and you're too stupid to realize it. You jumped on a Harley or you jumped on any other bike, you're considered a biker, so you're a POS. Plain and simple. But going to the extreme to where everybody feels like they have to wear a bulletproof vest, that kind of sucks. It really does. It kind of sucks. And hopefully over the next few years, it'll calm down and stuff like that. Who knows? But of course, we got a lot of different people coming into the MC scene that think a lot different than the older guys. It's the younger guys that are going to have to freaking turn the scene into what they want it to be turned into. Plain and simple. And if they want it to be turned into bulletproof vest, I think it's stupid. But hey, they're the young ones. Ain't that always what they say? We're going to go to the second half of the show right now with China-Doll, baby.
It is an in-depth look at the trials and tribulations of street gang and motorcycle club life. This isn't the run-of-the-mill book that doesn't give the goods. This book will go into detail of events that actually happened. All materials in this book have been approved by those involved. There is nothing poetic, nor is there any price worth paying for the life we choose to live on the streets. James Hollywood Machikari, Brotherhood and Betrayal.
Join the Insane Throttle Members Only Club on YouTube or Spotify and receive exclusive content Monday through Friday at 9:20 a.m. Central Standard Time. Your membership in the Throttle Club helps keep the show going strong. Introducing the all-new service from Insane Throttle Motorcycle Madhouse Radio. 24/7 and nothing but the best in 80s till today rock and metal, baby. And here's an added bonus. You can now listen to Motorcycle Madhouse Morning Show with Hollywood and China-Doll live on the air. Go to motorcyclemadhouse.com and bookmark the radio station and get down with the king of biker